Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the new Bratz Tweevils 2-pack because we finally have photos of them in the box. An Instagram user by the name of Bratz by Kaycee, that's just the username, there's no dots or spaces between it, it's just Bratz BYCC, Bratz by Kaycee. So, this person got them in the box, and they've said that they're going to leave them in the box, which I totally understand because the packaging design is honestly really good on these. I mean, that's not to say that other Bratz have had bad packaging designs, but when you compare this to something like how boring the GCDS inner packaging was, it's night and day. So, with all of that said, let's get right into it. So let's just start off talking about the box itself. It's really nice and has a lot of references to the TV show. For instance, there's 2 speech bubbles on the front of the box, which are a bit difficult to see, but you can see that the one with the bandage on her nose, I believe that's Kaycee. Kaycee is the one with the band-aid on her nose. Says, "my nose," because she always says that whenever she gets smacked in the face. She says it more whiny, though. It's like, "my nose!" I don't know how she says it. I haven't watched the show in a while. "Oh, my nose!" How does she say it? I don't know. She's always getting whacked in the face, though. So that's why she has the band-aid on her nose. The back of the box is really nice as well. I really appreciate the old Bratz art look that it has, though it is a bit weird for them to not have noses, considering that Kaycee always has a band-aid over hers. So it looks like she has a nose, but her sister had hers surgically removed or something. There's also the "yeah" that they always say up above the box. Sorry for trying to do impressions of them. I know it's probably a little cringe, but I don't know. I like trying to do stuff with my voice. Here I left the Instagram username in, just so you guys can see who got these. And the back of the box reads, "Mean Girl Alert, it's the Tweevils. Kirstee and Kaycee, the seriously evil twin duo who are out to wreck the Bratz. The Bratz plans, as long as they don't wreck themselves first. Clad in pink and ready to rule the fashion world, at least they think so, these girls are nothing but bad news." The text underneath just reads the same thing, but written in 2 different languages. Potentially more, actually. I think it might be 3 to 4, maybe even 5 different languages. I can't tell. But yeah, the box has a lot of references, as I mentioned, not just the speech bubbles, but also the background itself. In the background of multiple episodes of Bratz, because this is a commonly used set in the show, you can see the office of Your Thing magazine. For some reason, it's pretty difficult to find good pictures of it online, but that's the background used in this box. You can see both of the characters' desks that they sit at because they're employees for Your Thing. I don't remember if they're employees or interns, but they work there. They work at the Your Thing magazine headquarters, so that's what the background of the box is, and it's honestly so cute to see. I didn't know what the box was going to look like. I didn't have any expectations. I just knew what the dolls looked like because we saw the dolls oh my god, I almost said years ago. A few months ago, thanks to Doll Obsession. And now we get to see what the box looks like, and the design really, it's great. I would love to see more things themed around the show, like maybe a reissue of Funk Out, because those are the outfits that the characters wore in the show, but with the hairstyles they had in the show, and maybe even a background themed around the Bratz magazine headquarters. It would be cool. It's just really nice to see this. It does say that there is a poster inside of the box, and at the very bottom it says they're twins and they're seriously evil, which is why they're called the Tweevils. I just really like this design. I think it's a really great package, and again, the art on the back is really nice as well, and it looks like there's a lot of other quotes from them written on the box, or just things they say. Like, I see the word loser, I see whatever, which is something they would always say, whatever, you know? There's just tons of things that they would say stamped all over the box. It's a really nice design. Like, this is a really good package. I wouldn't want to remove them from the box just because they look great in it. I feel like the box really completes the experience with these dolls. If they had just been given like a generic box, like something boring that wasn't a set piece the way this is, then yeah, I could see myself unboxing them. But the fact that they have such a unique package really would make me want to leave them in there. We have seen the dolls before, out of the box. As I mentioned a couple months ago, a user named Doll Obsession got them online, out of their package, so we had not yet seen the box, and today is the first of the box that we've ever seen. Again, really like it, but I figure for you guys who haven't seen my other video, we may as well talk about the dolls as well. Because, you know, the last time I talked about these dolls was a couple months ago. I feel like it was in January. It might have even been before that. I don't remember. But these two are very good recreations of how they looked in the show. A lot of people were disappointed when we first saw them, and like, I feel like that's a little fair. I don't know. Maybe people were hoping that they would get like some sort of updated design, but they kept it classic and gave us the original show design that we had for them. Because they never really wore anything else in the show. This is just how they always looked. So, Kaycee, of course, has her band-aid on her nose and has a more resting expression, whereas Kirstee looks evil as shit. She's got the eyebrows looking all devious, like she's actually gonna do something, you know? It's funny. These dolls do have a reused shoe mold, I believe. It closely resembles the shoes that the Bratz used to get, like, in the early 2000s before they started giving them, like, more heels, like the princess heels, or... Well, they always wore heels, but I mean, like, they're more like those platform sandals that they had a lot. I'm pretty sure, like, 2001 Yasmin had a pair of them. You know what I mean. And their dresses, again, I feel like I can't tell what fabric it's made out of. I remember asking the person who had them what the fabric felt like, and they answered me, but I forgot what they said. So the dolls are okay. They're not badly made by any means. They look good. I don't know. Now that I look at the dress, I feel like it looks like an arts and crafts project. Like, it looks like something that I would have made using an old t-shirt when I was a little kid. I used to do that a lot. But overall, I don't know what else we could have expected from Tweevils dolls. It would have been cool to give them, like, upgraded looks, maybe be a designer collaboration, but they're the Tweevils. They're not supposed to look like regular Bratz dolls. They're supposed to be parodies of Barbie, just like Birdine is. Birdine, Maxwell, Barbara, Millicent, Roberts. It's night and day. It's very clear what they're doing. I don't know why I said night and day. I'm just saying, like, it's obvious that these are Barbie parodies. They even have a different lip shape from the Bratz. Overall, these look really good. I'm happy with the way the package looks, because again, I didn't have any expectations for what it was going to look like. I think what I was imagining was a pink box, which is what we got, but I wasn't imagining them to reference the office that they work in. It's just super cute. Although, one thing that is a tad disappointing, these dolls come with no accessories that I can see in this package. There doesn't seem to be anything other than just the dolls. In this photo with a different angle provided by the same person who got them, there is nothing else in the box with them. It's just the two dolls and their outfits. I'll admit that's kind of disappointing. It would have been cute if they came with, like, old cell phones or something. Maybe, like, a laptop, since they work there at that office that the background is. Just, like, any little accessories, just so they would have something. Like, even the Pride Bratz dolls came with accessories. Although, I guess not always. They don't always give their dolls accessories. Like, the GCDS dolls, all they came with was a purse. That was the only accessory they had, despite being $60 each. So, yeah. All I would have wanted from these two would have been more accessories, maybe a second outfit, maybe just like a jacket or something. It doesn't even have to be show accurate, just like something more. So, yeah, especially because this is like a $50 two-pack. Although 50 is not terrible. It's not bad. But considering the other two-packs we've gotten from MGA for the same price, like even the twins from Rainbow High came with purses and an extra pair of earrings. I get it though. This is Bratz, so it's a different brand. They do things very differently by brand. I don't know why. That's about all I have to say about them though, because there really isn't much to cover. As I mentioned, they don't have accessories. Though, I did forget to mention their hands. I mentioned this in my original video, but most of the Bratz reproductions we've gotten so far with articulated bodies, not reproductions, like the new Bratz dolls we've gotten with articulated bodies, have had a different hand mold than this. For some reason, these dolls use the movie hands, and the other dolls have had a different hand mold. And they do still have the movie hands in box here, so that part was finalized. Yeah, I don't know, it's just interesting that they have, like, larger hands. But yeah, that's about all there is to talk about with these dolls. I'm happy that we got some more Bratz news finally. though I am still anxiously awaiting more Pretty and Punk reproduction news. As you guys know, they are doing it in 2 waves. The first wave including, I think it's Chloe, Yasmin, and Jade. Yeah. And the second wave is going to be Megan, Ethan, and Sasha. They are really making us wait for Sasha. They do not want us to see her. I'm surprised there haven't been any leaks of Sasha yet. I was really expecting us to have something by now. The only thing we've seen is an alleged pair of boots for her, but they were really ugly, so we should hope that they were not hers. I don't have a picture of those, but if anyone does have a picture of them, feel free to send it to me again. I don't know, I could put it in a video or something. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I had to talk about, so let's move on to the outro. Feel free to comment your thoughts on everything we've discussed today. I always love to see what you guys have to say. I love reading through my comment section. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!